Okay, so I think it's working now. I just went on ahead and did a regular stream instead of StreamYard because I think it's StreamYard because I did see a note on StreamYard that mentions something about some type of difficulties they were having, preventing people from going live from their services. So I believe it was their end because it does look like I have an indication showing me that you can hear me here. So, yeah, and I don't feel like showing my face just because sometimes energetically I just don't feel like doing it. Um, okay. Yep, it's you probably weren't in here when I just said what I said, but I'm pretty sure it was StreamYard and not my settings because I did check just in case, but it's definitely something going on with StreamYard. Because I did see a little note that mentioned something about something was messing with the live streams, but um I use StreamYard just because I don't want to show my face all the time. Sometimes I don't feel like it. So, and today's one of those days or nights rather. So, but yeah, I'm here. I don't know about that. Mm-mm. I don't like my voice. I mean, when I talk, I feel like it's fine, but as far as like when I hear my voice being played back, I can't take it. Like right now, I feel like I sound cute. But if I go back and I listen to this, it sounds horrendous to me. And I think a lot of people are like that. Well, show empathy. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I actually do sing. Now, I don't, let me not say do, I would say used to. I can sing, put it that way. Um, yeah, I was singing before I even ever started doing um, readings. Hmm. Fun fact. I'm not as good as I used to be, but I have some pipes. I will say that. um, singing. Singing was never. I'm gonna start with this. Singing for me was never really a passion in the first place. It's just so happened that I could do it. Um, I mean, I never really just wanted. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about singing. Um, the thing with tarot is that I have a gift, so like I don't really need the cards, but I choose to use them, and spirit speaks to me through those cards and other tools, but I most definitely don't have to have them. So it's like I can put the cards down, but I'm forever gonna be intuitive, psychic, a medium, like that. That's just a part of who I am, and that's gonna be the rest of my life. That's been my whole life, except obviously when I was younger, I really didn't know exactly what I was going through, but now I know. Um, yeah, so just put it that way. Um, yeah, I saw you said you love the Feelings Galore Oracle. I didn't know what you were talking about at first. Now I know obviously I have decks with that name, but I have a series of that, so I didn't know which one you were talking about. I have about 5 or 6 decks and still working on some for that series. So yeah, I didn't know which one you were talking about. And at first, I thought maybe you were requesting a reading with it. And my hair is a mess, by the way. So that's also another thing. But anyways, um, but yeah, but I do appreciate it. So if you're talking about Geo, I assume you mean the purple one because that's the one that I gave her. Um, and I just texted her yesterday. We usually would text every day, but life has been lifing for the past year, so like we still communicate, just not really as much as we used to, because it used to be daily, practically all day every day. But like I said, life is woo. But yeah, that's would be Feelings Galore volume. Let me see, I don't want to lie. 4. That would be this one that I gave her. um But yeah, I did text her yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yesterday. Um, I'm gonna have to check that because my memory is like, I scare myself sometimes lately because it's like, um, I can do something 1 second and I will forget. Let me see. Yeah, it was yesterday. I texted her. I have to check on that. Um, and I had told her I wanted to give her a copy of a new deck that I released. It's not a love deck, but you can use it to answer love questions, I guess. um so yeah. Am I doing free readings? No, not tonight. Now maybe something might change in the middle of the stream, or maybe towards the end. I don't know. I might change my mind. It depends. But usually, if I am offering free readings, it's going to be in the title. It's going to say, the very first thing it's going to say is free whatever I'm offering. So, for example, free general readings, free oracle readings, free tarot, free yes or no, whatever. Um, so yeah, that usually is gonna be in the title. Um, but even if like it isn't, sometimes, like I said, I will change my mind very rarely throughout a stream and will start to give freebies out. That's more of like, I guess, a surprise thing for people that end up showing up. So you may never know. Um so I don't have a new feelings galore oracle deck. I have some I'm still working on. And then I have these other ones here. Um, so this is the purple one. This is the one that I gifted to Jill. It's like it's the same theme, just different colors and obviously different messages. I try my best not to um overuse the same message throughout each deck. So the messages are different. You may have a couple or a few that are the same in each deck, but they're usually mostly different. So that's volume 4. I have I'm showing them out of order, so bear with me. Something told me to bring these with me, and I'm glad I brought them in the because I'm in the kitchen now. I'm in my sister's house. So in my room, my niece's old room, she moved out, but um I don't live here, by the way. I've been here for a long time though. I've just been lounging here. I guess you can call it a little I can't call it a vacation. It's the same state, but this is volume 6. It's red. It has way more messages than the purple one. So I this is I do not like I like using my phone better with these live streams because you can see things clearer. So that's the red one. I think this one is like 80 messages, maybe 90. Don't quote me. Just check out my shop. This is another one of mine, but it's not feelings galore. I'm just gonna show you feelings galore. Um, we have a blue one, which is volume 2. Um, and then yeah. So my mission eventually I wanted to like make one in every color, which I've pretty much accomplished that for the most part. I do have a green one. I have not released nor have I completely finished that one yet. I have a black one which is only like shadow messages, which that one people may not be ready for because that one, like, you have to have maybe some tough thick skin for that one, but I am still excited about that one. I have not released it. It's literally going to look like the cover of these. It's just going to be black. um and then at the back it's a black rose on like a beach. um what makes mine special, and I'm sure that I'm not the only person that does this, is the reason why mine are very accurate, the messages, because I channel also through experience. So some of these messages my boyfriend has said to me over the years, he says to me now. He's, you know, so yeah. So keep that in mind. There's going to be like a couple where even my decks in general, not just the feelings galore one, but there's going to be some messages where you can 100% tell it's more specific to my past situation with my current boyfriend. I don't want to say current like in like, I don't want to say it like that, but you know what I mean. My boyfriend, I've been with him for a long time, by the way. So But yeah, thank him because that journey is how I got a lot of these messages. Um, and then some of them I got inspiration from just doing readings for people, whether private or collective readings, something I may have said 1,000 times over in a love reading, I've included here in these decks as well. But yeah, this is the pink one. I kind of want to do another pink version, but I probably won't. If I do, it won't be anytime soon. So that's the pink one, and this is the first one. So it's not going to say volume one or anything on it because um, I didn't know that I was going to make any more from this. I didn't think I was going to make a series out of it. So yeah. So it just says gift by gifted soul, messages from your person, feelings galore. So yeah, it's not gonna doesn't say volume anything because really I don't know what made me decide to do so many versions. I don't know. I do now. Like I said, I have a black one. That one I think I finished. I just have not released it. And again, I don't know. A lot of people are not gonna be ready for that. Um, and then these ones. This is the yellow one, and that is volume 3. I also have an orange one that I'm done with. I think I'm done. I just have not uploaded it to the printer's site, or yeah, I'm still working on that one. So yeah, and then yeah, and I want to make a rainbow one to finish it off. So like my plan is to try to do as many colors as I can out of the rainbow, and then once I've done that, do a rainbow version. Um, so yeah, that's yellow, volume 3. Um, if they get sold out, well, technically they can't sell out. These maybe because I do have stock of these. Um, but once I get rid of these, I'm gonna drop ship these too. These purple ones, I do have, I think maybe one or two more copies of these at home. Um, and I'm about to drop ship that one as well. So once they're drop shipped, once it changes to that status, it's prints or made to order. So you have to place your order on the site, or you place your order with me on Etsy, and I will place the order for you with your funds once they have been cleared from your Etsy purchase. And which, by the way, I do not. People might wonder why my decks are priced the way that they are, and it is because I'm not making all of that from these decks. Just so you know, um, a deck priced at $58, I might get $20 out of it after I have purchased using your money. Purchase the deck using your money. So yep, I've done that. And what happens is it'll work maybe temporarily, or I mean, it'll just have its periods of time. I've gotten enough sales, I guess, for it to circulate. Um, but the thing is that I cannot spend like forever just giving people the cards. These decks are not cheap. Don't know, but I don't know what to tell people. They're not cheap for me to make. In hindsight, it is free for me to make the deck. Yes. Um, but I have to purchase my own copy. Um, that's how I do my quality control. For people that swear up and down, I don't just because I drop ship. Um, so there's that. Yeah. So yep, I've sent it to A few. I've sent decks in general to a few people actually, um, and I've gotten sales for the most part, and I'm very grateful for every person that has helped me and that has used my decks. Um, but I don't really. It could be better, as far as um, you know, maybe the traffic I get, but these days, I mean, I'm so passionate about it that yes, I do want to make a profit, obviously, but like it's not enough for me to just stop making them or to stop selling them, even though I'm not getting much out of it. Um, so, um, so yeah, I've sent to a few people, a few people. Um, I'm not sure if I will continue to do that. Like I said, I am sending Jill a new deck. Um, it'll take a couple weeks for her to get it once the order is placed. Um, but other than that, I'm really not looking to send any decks right now. But who knows? I might change my mind. I think I might get on here in the morning. Um, maybe the morning. Maybe sometime during the day at least, maybe. Um, and I can't make promises, but I may at that point do free, do something free. But mm, ooh, I've gotten a message. Oh wow. Uh, okay. But in the meantime, if you have any questions, just like generally speaking, or any topics to talk about, we can do that. Um, I don't think I'm gonna be on here that long, to be quite honest. And um, I think in the next maybe 30 minutes or so, if nothing picks up, I think I'm gonna go ahead and head off. And then come back in the morning or sometime during the day. Okay. Well, actually, I could do this on my phone, technically. Um, and that's just my sister's refrigerator having a mind of its own, so don't mind it. You have to be kidding me. Nope, nothing ever wants to come through until I am busy. That is a client requesting a live chat on one of the apps that I work for. So um, I'm still here, but I'll be doing. It looks like this 5 minutes session. So I've been on here for hours and then getting out one person on this thing. And now, once I'm in a live stream, once I'm networking around, now people want to come. It's like, Jesus. Oh. Uh, mm, okay. Okay. Yep. I'll probably, the next, like I said, the next 30 minutes or so, if it's like dead, I'm not, I'm gonna get off and then come back later tomorrow or something. Yep. Okay. Um, indicates he holds a hope I'm not too late on this because, oh crap. Hmm. Dang it. Okay. Oops. Um, let me see. I think 11:15, and it is 10:53 my time at the moment. So 11:15, I think I will get off. Um, and then come back tomorrow. I'm not gonna make any promises, but I do hope I can come back tomorrow. Um, okay. Um, Okay. Yeah, 11:15. That is, unless somebody comes through and wants to get a reading. But if not, 11:15. Um. Dang it. Okay. Um. Okay. 15 minutes, and then I'm going to end this because it looks like somebody tried to reach out to me on Reddit. And I kind of hate that I missed them because I think they wanted, I'm pretty sure they were trying to get a reading. And I am trying to work tonight. So, but I was too focused on YouTube to where I missed it. So hopefully they come back before I head to bed because I am not about to be up all night when I just got my sleeping schedule back on track this past week finally. So, yeah, sorry, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I just picked the wrong time to get on here actually. Well, I mean, sometimes the nighttime is good and late at night, but that's if I've been live consistently and I'm not on YouTube posting yet alone live streams consistently. So I'm likely not showing up on a lot of people's feeds. And, I mean, unless y'all are watching older videos, which I'm pretty sure you probably have to look for. Um, but I do still do private readings. I have an Etsy shop. I have a website. I'm on different platforms. I really do the collectives on Instagram. That's where you're going to see me the most at for collectives for the most part. But yeah, I'm dreading having to put all of this stuff up because I'm not organized at the moment with these cards. And I got to take all this stuff out of here before Jesus. But yeah, I'm just going ahead and trying to pack some of this stuff up. If you guys want private readings, purchased cards, anything like that, make sure you go to my Etsy shop. It is linked in the description box. I am not um, leaving just yet. I'm leaving at 11:15 Central Standard Time. Um, but do know, even though you may not see me here, I am available pretty much every day on other platforms. But I'm going to try to get back to this client that reached out, which I did answer them, but um, I might have missed them for the night, so that's maybe a problem. Ugh, I really do not want to have to take all this stuff back in here. Eventually, I probably will send another deck out to somebody, but I don't know. I think it'll probably be the same somebody out of the same circle I've already sent decks to. Um, who I don't know because, like I said, these decks are not cheap like that. So, um, and there's only two out of the I don't know how many decks I've created that I actually have available where I pack it at home for you guys. And again, those two decks I'm about to start drop shipping as well. Once I run out of the copies that I have at home. And right now I'm not at home and probably won't be until another week or two. I think next week I'll be going back. Um, so even if you order a deck, even if you order one of the decks that I do pack myself and ship out, um, I think I will have to just have it delivered straight from the printer site since I'm not there around my cars and I didn't bring them with me because I just felt like it was unnecessary. Um, so I think I got about 4 copies of the yellow Feelings Galore left. Um, I'll still be offering them even when I run out of those. It'll just be that they'll be only available on the printer site. So from there. Okay, so I have about 8 minutes left and then I'll be leaving. Unless, of course, I do get someone wanting to get a reading, more specifically, purchase a reading. Okay, so um and they did get back to me, so um I'll still just wait till 11:15, but I feel like um 9 times out of 10 I'm not getting anybody on YouTube for the night, so not for paid readings anyway. So I will try to redo that tomorrow. Yes, I am. Sure. Yeah, as long as you do it before midnight, because I'm getting tired. No, it's not even that I just get tired. It's just simply that, like I said, I got my sleeping back under control because for a while, ooh, maybe a month or two, like I couldn't get to sleep. Like I just could not get to sleep. I stayed up all night, sometimes until like 7 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what it was. I couldn't go to sleep. And then my sisters and me and my nieces and my nephews, we went to a small little vacation. We went to Mississippi, um, to the beach, Biloxi. Um, and even in that hotel, I think it might have been the change of scenery, but even in the hotel, I slept pretty much like a baby. And since I got back from the hotel, my sleeping, or not from the hotel necessarily, but just from the trip in general, um, it's almost like I hadn't had any sleeping problems. So I'm going to bed early and then I am waking up early in the morning. So, which is what my old sleeping schedule was for the most part. And somehow it just got out of hand, but now it's back the way that I need it and want it to be. So, um, I really hope it stays that way for a while because I have absolutely no idea just why I could not get to sleep. And I would be tired, but God, I couldn't sleep. And then when I did get sleep, I couldn't stay asleep. But it's a lot better now, thankfully. Jesus. I don't know who that is. I want to think that's the same person coming in and out, but hi to you too. And do not bite unless, of course, you want me to. All right, 2 more minutes and I'm off this thing. I want to see if StreamYard is working better tomorrow. Sometime tomorrow. If not sometime tomorrow, at some point you will see me. I don't I don't know. And I was gonna do a live earlier outside because it was like, I don't know. It was a really nice day today, so I almost did a live stream outside, but it's just that like I don't feel like having to. I would have to bring all these decks and stuff outside, and that's a lot of decks that I have listed in the description box to use for the paid reading. So I wasn't finna lug all that stuff outside and then have to carry it right back in here by myself. So yeah, um, that's out. Um, Alrighty. I mean, I could just get off now, but I'm gonna go ahead and wait till 11:15 on the dot. Uh, yeah, because it looks like I'm about to have to do a reading anyways. Um, on Reddit. If you guys ever want like a live chat reading or anything like that, hit me up on Reddit or Instagram. Um, Reddit is u/gifted soul 777 and Instagram is at gifted soul 7. So it's TikTok and pretty much everything else. Um, I have not posted on my gifted soul TikTok in forever. So yeah. But I might get back to it. I don't know. TikTok here lately just hasn't been something I've been like drawn to, and it's been weird because I've accidentally clicked on it in the last few months, uh, the last couple months, few months, whatever. And prior to that happening, I just wasn't getting on there. And I'm telling you, TikTok was something that I was on all day, every day for the most part. And then I don't know, I got to my sister's house, and then it got to the point where like I was not on TikTok at all. But for the first time in a long time, today I got on there and did some scrolling. So I might, pick back up on TikTok more consistently like I was. Um, but right now I'm just so excited to have my sleeping back to normal. Um, so anyways, so it is 11:16. I'm gonna go now. I might be back tomorrow. If not, like I said, you'll see me around. I post pretty much not everywhere necessarily, but I post on Instagram. Um, Sometimes every day, sometimes every other day. Sometimes I have my periods where I will periods of time rather where I won't post for maybe several days, but for the most part, I am posting daily over there. So, yeah, at Gifted Soul 7. So, see you guys later. Do I even remember how to end this? Because it's been so long. Okay, I see it. Bye bye.